Hi all! You made it to week number 5, which is the final week for this summer course. So congratulations for getting this far. Uh, one more week to go, and then this class is over. I hope you will consider taking something else in the fall. We Tunxis has the full complement of engineering science for your first 2 years, so I hope you'll consider taking another course. And hopefully I'll see you then. If not, we got to get through week 5. So week 5 has 3 things that you're going to have to do. The first is engineering ethics. Engineering ethics are very important because engineers have an impact on people's lives. The example I always like to give is if you were the world's worst surgeon, basically you can kill one person at a time, right? One person on the operating table, you kill them. And I would hope if you did that all week long, that somewheres along the way, if you're not the coroner, that somebody would stop you from surgery. Now think of working as an engineer. I worked at Hamilton and I designed engine controls for airplanes. So if you're flying along at 30,000 feet and something happens, you can't just pull over to the next cloud, right? So if you think about it, right, as an engineer working on that type of project, there's hundreds of people at one time that you could affect their lives. So engineers, regardless of what industry you work in, will affect lives. Engineering ethics is very important. Please make sure you take a look at the stuff there. The other thing is statistics, chapter 10 from your textbook. Doing the calculations, my suggestion is use Excel, and there's some notes online about how to do that. The book goes through doing them by hand, and quite frankly, they're pretty complicated, kind of like the series or the parallel circuit equation. Don't do them by hand. The key for an engineer is to understand what did the statistics mean, right? If I'm making parts in a factory and the parts are falling out of tolerance, what's going on? Are my machines need to be adjusted? Is my tooling wearing out? That's what you do as an engineer, right? You solve problems. So that's what you should be using statistics for. The last thing about this chapter, about this course, is the final exam. The final exam is comprehensive, meaning there will be questions on everything from the semester. However, it will be focused more on stuff that we talked about from the circuits chapter to the end. So you got 4 hours to do that. It is a timed exam. Make sure you start it when you do. One last thing I want to talk to you about week 5 is next Thursday is the absolute drop deadline for the course. That's when the courses end for the summer. I have to do grades, and I'll be doing them the following Friday. So make sure you've got everything in. Again, if you have any questions about any of these topics, the course in general, feel free to post them in the graded discussion area. Don't forget that, and don't forget the 2 quizzes that go along with the work from these last 2 areas. Thanks for sticking out the class. I appreciate you all as students. I hope you learned something this semester, this short summer semester, and I hope to see you back in the fall. Thanks, and we'll see you later.